What does value mean in the Pure framework, and how do you know when you've delivered it?
That is a tough question of when do you know when you're delivering value? And some of it is going to be perception and some is going to be tangible. So I'd say look at both. What are the metrics that are actually measurable value that you're delivering through the organization? But there's also going to be that intangible value that you have with the relationships that you've built with your sponsors, the executives, with your team, that you also want to kind of keep track of. And that's where, from a pure PM perspective, is understanding what are those different dimensions that you can tap into. There's the tangible pieces of revenue or earned value, all of those things, but there's also something to be looked at from a relationship perspective of what is that relationship capital that you're having with others? And even if it's with the customers, right? How is that going? That you may not have released the best product out there, but maybe the customers are still clamoring for it and still loving it, right? That has to be measured as well.
Great. Jeremiah, same question to you. What does value mean in the Pure framework, and how do you know when you've delivered it?
I think what Ben said was really well. I mean, the only thing that I would add to anything when it comes to value is just understanding that, the value that we bring as people, is our career currency, that, the experience that we have, the depth and breadth, our character, our substance, the style that we bring. Then you have, like Ben said, the intangible or the tangible value of how are we working on the right thing at the right time to create the output, the outcomes that were intended. And so if you look at the frameworks that are inside Pure, everything's giving you a framework to be able to set yourself up for success, to either create the internal, the internal energy to bring the highest value of yourself, being the highest energetic, best version of you to get the best results. And if you have that kind of energy, everything is state dependent, then you can deliver the right kind of results. And you're going to see that your output of performance is of higher performance, which equals higher value that you're delivering. So all of those frameworks are actually all within the Pure framework. You just got to be able to leverage it. You got to be able to leverage it internally and then express it outward.